Picture this: an ordinary night, a cozy cabin in the woods, and me, sitting by the fire with a glass of bourbon, completely unaware of the extraordinary experience that was about to unfold. I've never been much of a believer in aliens, UFOs, or any of that sci-fi stuff. That is, until that fateful night when I became an alien abduction witness. It all began with a peaceful evening in my cabin, nestled deep in the heart of the woods. The only sounds were the crackling of the fire and the occasional hoot of an owl. Just another quiet night, I thought, taking a sip of my drink. But as I stared into the flickering flames, a strange sensation washed over me. It was as if the air itself had shifted, carrying an eerie electric charge. Am I imagining things? Maybe I've had one too many bourbons. I shrugged off the odd feeling and decided to turn in for the night. As I settled into my bed, I couldn't shake the sense that something was off. It's probably just my imagination playing tricks on me. I'll sleep it off. But then, the room suddenly bathed in an otherworldly bluish light. I bolted upright in bed, my heart pounding. What in the world? I muttered, my mind racing. This isn't normal. As I stumbled out of bed and made my way to the window, my breath caught in my throat. Hovering just above the tree line was a massive metallic object, unlike anything I had ever seen. It emitted a low humming sound that seemed to vibrate through my entire being. No way, this can't be real. It's got to be a hoax. I blinked, hoping that the surreal sight before me would vanish, but it remained, a colossal alien craft defying all logic. Okay, stay calm, I whispered to myself, struggling to comprehend the enormity of what I was witnessing. And then, as I stood there, paralyzed with fear and fascination, a beam of light shot down from the craft, piercing through the cabin's roof and enveloping me. What's happening? Is this really happening? I felt a strange, weightless sensation, as if I were being lifted off the ground. Panic coursed through me, and I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. This is it. I'm being abducted by aliens. As I was carried up into the blinding light, my surroundings dissolved into a blur of colors and shapes. I can't believe this is happening. I thought alien abductions were just stories. But then, just when I thought I couldn't take any more, I found myself inside the alien craft, lying on a cold, metallic surface. Surrounding me were beings unlike anything from this world, tall, slender, with elongated heads and almond-shaped eyes. This is surreal. They look just like the classic aliens from the movies. I couldn't move, couldn't speak, as they approached me with strange metallic instruments. What are they going to do to me? Am I their experiment? But to my surprise, they didn't probe me or subject me to any bizarre experiments. Instead, they communicated with me, not through words, but through a telepathic connection. I can hear their thoughts in my head. This is incredible and terrifying at the same time. They shared images and emotions, showing me glimpses of their world, their advanced technology, and their curiosity about humanity. Are they studying us? Observing us? What do they want? Hours or maybe minutes passed in this strange exchange of thoughts and emotions. And then, just as suddenly as it had all begun, the aliens returned me to my cabin, gently lowering me to the ground. The bluish light faded, and the craft vanished into the night. Was that real? It felt real, but it's so hard to believe. I lay on the cabin floor, dazed and disoriented, trying to make sense of the inexplicable encounter. I have to tell someone about this. They won't believe me, but I have to try. But when I ventured outside and looked up at the night sky, I froze. There, hovering just above the treetops, was the alien craft once again. No, this can't be happening again. I can't go through that a second time. And that's when it hit me, the unexpected plot twist that would change everything. As I stared up at the craft, I realized that I wasn't an alien abduction witness at all. The entire experience had been a vivid, incredibly detailed dream, a product of my overactive imagination, and perhaps one Barben too many. Relief washed over me as I watched the imaginary craft fade into the night. It was all just a dream. None of it was real. I returned to my cabin, shaking my head at the bizarre turn of events. I guess I'll have to lay off the Barben before bedtime from now on. So there you have it, my friend, a tale of a supposed alien abduction that turned out to be nothing more than a wild dream. Sometimes, the most extraordinary experiences can happen right inside our own minds, and reality can be far stranger than any science fiction story. In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, where the tall trees whispered secrets to one another and the moonlight danced through the leaves like ethereal spirits, stood a secluded cabin. This was my sanctuary, a place where I sought solace from the chaos of the modern world and indulged my passion for the mysteries of the night sky. Little did I know that one night, my passion would lead me to become an alien abduction witness, an experience that would challenge my understanding of reality and forever alter the course of my life. On that fateful evening, the cabin was cloaked in darkness, save for the warm, flickering glow of the fireplace. I sat in a warm leather armchair, a glass of Bourbon in one hand and my trusty telescope in the other. The stars had always been my companions, and I often lost myself in their distant, twinkling light. Tonight was no different, or so I thought. As I peered through the lens of my telescope, my breath hitched in my throat. There, amidst the tapestry of constellations, was a celestial anomaly that defied explanation. At first, I dismissed it as a satellite or a trick of the eye, but it moved with a graceful, deliberate elegance that set it apart from anything I had ever seen. "It's just a satellite, right?" I muttered, trying to rationalize the situation. But as I continued to watch, the enigmatic object drew nearer, its radiant aura casting an eerie, otherworldly glow upon the cabin. My heart quickened, and my fingers tightened around the telescope's brass handle. This can't be real. UFOs are just tales spun by conspiracy theorists. In the blink of an eye, a brilliant beam of cerulean light erupted from the craft, piercing through the cabin's rustic roof and bathing the room in its spectral radiance. Panic surged through me, and I tried to move, to scream, but it was as though I had been paralyzed by the sheer intensity of the moment. This can't be happening. It's like something out of a science fiction novel. Lifted off my feet, I floated upwards, suspended in the ethereal beam. The world below blurred and twisted into a maelstrom of colors and shapes, and my senses were overwhelmed. It was a disorienting journey beyond the realms of reason. This is madness. It's impossible. And then, I found myself within the heart of the alien vessel, reclined on a frigid metallic surface. Encircling me were beings unlike any I could have ever imagined, tall, slender, with elongated heads and eyes that were deep pools of cosmic curiosity. This can't be real. It's like something from a classic sci-fi movie. Despite the dread that coursed through me, the aliens didn't speak. Instead, they communicated with me through a form of telepathy, their thoughts and emotions projecting directly into my mind. I can hear their thoughts. It's as if they're conversing with me without words. In a surreal exchange of ideas and emotions, they revealed the wonders of their home planet, a world resplendent with luminous landscapes and an advanced technology that transcended human comprehension. They expressed their fascination with humanity, their longing to understand our existence. Why are they here? What do they seek to learn from us? Time, whether minutes or hours, I could not tell, passed in this inexplicable communion. My mind struggled to grasp the enormity of the situation. I never thought I'd be here, in the presence of beings not of this world. But then, the aliens put forth an astonishing proposition. They sought to merge my DNA with their own, to create a hybrid entity capable of bridging the chasm that separated our two worlds. It was an idea that filled me with a cocktail of fear and intrigue, a concept that seemed to defy the very laws of nature. Is this even possible? Can they truly alter my very essence? As I hesitated, grappling with the weight of the decision before me, a sense of trust and connection emanated from the aliens. It was as if they were offering me the opportunity to become part of something grander, something that transcended the confines of human understanding. I can't believe I'm even considering this. What if I say yes? And so, I made a choice that would irrevocably reshape the trajectory of my existence. I consented to their proposal, and the transformation process commenced, a bewildering and painful odyssey as my body underwent a series of alterations and enhancements. There's no turning back now. I've made my choice. As the metamorphosis neared its culmination, I experienced a profound sense of euphoria and transcendence. I was no longer merely a human. I had become something more, something extraordinary. This is incredible. I'm part of something beyond the scope of human imagination. But just as I began to embrace my newfound identity, the aliens unveiled a shocking revelation. The entire proposition had been a test, a trial of my willingness to trust and adapt. They had never intended to transform me into one of their own. Wait, what? It was all a test. I stood there, stunned and disoriented, as the aliens retreated and their craft ascended into the night sky. I can't believe it. It was a ruse, a mind game. As I watched the vessel disappear into the stars, I couldn't help but question the veracity of the entire experience. Had it all been an intricate illusion, a test of my readiness to embrace the inexplicable? Was it merely a trick of the mind, an examination of my willingness to venture into the unknown? In the end, my friend, it was a tale of an alien abduction that ultimately proved to be an examination of trust and adaptability. Sometimes, the enigma of the universe is more confounding than we can fathom, and the boundary between reality and illusion is as nebulous as the stars themselves. My journey had taken me to the very precipice of the extraordinary, and in that precipice, I found myself forever altered, forever questioning the nature of the cosmos and my place within it. In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, where the tall trees whispered secrets to one another and the moonlight danced through the leaves like ethereal spirits, stood a secluded cabin. This was my sanctuary, a place where I sought solace from the chaos of the modern world and indulged my passion for the mysteries of the night sky. Little did I know that one night, my passion would lead me to become an alien abduction witness, an experience that would challenge my understanding of reality and forever alter the course of my life. On that fateful evening, the cabin was cloaked in darkness, save for the warm, flickering glow of the fireplace. I sat in a warm leather armchair, a glass of bourbon in one hand and my trusty telescope in the other. The stars had always been my companions, and I often lost myself in their distant, twinkling light. Tonight was no different, or so I thought. As I peered through the lens of my telescope, my breath hitched in my throat. There, amidst the tapestry of constellations, was a celestial anomaly that defied explanation. At first, I dismissed it as a satellite or a trick of the eye, but it moved with a graceful, deliberate elegance that set it apart from anything I had ever seen. "It's just a satellite, right?" I muttered, trying to rationalize the situation. But as I continued to watch, the enigmatic object drew nearer, its radiant aura casting an eerie, otherworldly glow over the cabin. My heart quickened, and my fingers tightened around the telescope's brass handle. This can't be real. UFOs are just tales spun by conspiracy theorists. In the blink of an eye, a brilliant beam of cerulean light erupted from the craft, piercing through the cabin's rustic roof and bathing the room in its spectral radiance. Panic surged through me, and I tried to move, to scream, but it was as though I had been paralyzed by the sheer intensity of the moment. This can't be happening. It's like something out of a science fiction novel. Lifted off my feet, I floated upwards, suspended in the ethereal beam. The world below blurred and twisted into a maelstrom of colors and shapes, and my senses were overwhelmed. Is this a dream? It can't be real. When I came to, I was in a place that was unlike anything I had ever seen. The walls of the chamber were metallic, and a soft ambient light bathed the room in an otherworldly hue. And there, standing before me, were figures that defy description. Tall, slender, with large obsidian eyes that seemed to peer into my very soul. My heart raced, and I stumbled backward, my mind racing with 1,000 questions. Am I in some sort of sci-fi movie? But these beings, these extraterrestrial entities, they didn't speak in words. Instead, they communicated directly with my mind. It was like a barrage of thoughts and images flooding my consciousness. They showed me their home world, a place of breathtaking beauty and advanced technology. I saw their curiosity about humanity, their desire to understand us better. Is this some kind of advanced virtual reality? It can't be real. Hours, or maybe it was minutes, I couldn't tell, passed in this strange exchange of thoughts and emotions. I struggled to comprehend the enormity of the situation. I'm talking to aliens, actual aliens. This is insane. And then they made an unexpected proposal. They wanted me to bring my friends to meet them, to join them on a journey beyond the stars. At first, I was adamant. I mean, who in their right mind would agree to something like that? No way, I'm not getting my friends involved in this. It's too crazy. But the aliens, they were persistent. They showed me visions of my friends, laughing and having the time of their lives aboard their spacecraft. They promised us an adventure like no other, an opportunity to explore the cosmos together. I can't believe I'm even considering this. It's insane. As I hesitated, torn between skepticism and the tantalizing prospect of the unknown, the aliens reached out with thoughts of trust and camaraderie. It was as if they were extending a hand, inviting us to be a part of something greater than ourselves. What if it's real? What if they're offering us a chance to experience something incredible? In the end, I made a choice that would forever alter the course of our lives. I agreed to their proposal, and the aliens transported me back to my backyard. It was surreal, standing there alone, knowing that I had just committed to something beyond belief. I can't turn back now. I've made my choice. And so, the twist in this tale is that I convinced my friends to join me on this journey. It wasn't easy. They were skeptical, just like I used to be. But when I shared my experiences, showed them the visions the aliens had planted in my mind, they couldn't resist. It was an adventure too alluring to pass up, and they agreed to come with me. I can't believe they're going along with this, but I trust my friends, and we're in this together now. As we waited for that fateful night when the aliens would return, our anticipation grew. We were about to embark on a journey into the unknown, a journey that would challenge our beliefs and push the boundaries of our understanding. This is it. We're really doing this. The night arrived, and we gathered in my backyard, just as the aliens had instructed. The craft descended from the heavens, bathing us in its unearthly light. It was both exhilarating and terrifying, knowing that we were about to leave our world behind. Here we go. Hold on tight, everyone. We stepped into the craft, and it was like stepping into a different reality. The interior was sleek and futuristic, with panels of shimmering lights and a hum of energy that filled the air. The aliens greeted us with thoughts of welcome and curiosity, and we could feel their excitement. This is incredible. We're actually here. The journey took us beyond the stars, into the vastness of the cosmos. We visited other worlds, witnessed breathtaking sights, and forged a connection with the aliens that transcended language and culture. It was a journey of discovery, not just of the universe, but of ourselves. I can't believe how much we're learning. This is the adventure of a lifetime. As we returned to Earth, our hearts were filled with a profound sense of wonder and gratitude. We had been given the opportunity to explore the unknown, to challenge our preconceptions, and to form bonds with beings from another world. It was a journey that had changed us in ways we could never have imagined. We're different now. We've seen things that most people can only dream of. And so, my friend, there you have it, a story of an alien abduction witness who not only believed but convinced others to join in the incredible adventure. Sometimes, the unimaginable becomes reality, and our skepticism is replaced by an insatiable curiosity to explore the mysteries of the cosmos. As we stand on the precipice of the unknown, who knows what awaits us? One thing's for sure, we're in for the ride of our lives.